Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The earlier game, the Bucs beat the Texans 2019 for the second straight week. Baker Mayfield engineered a fourth quarter drive to win the game, trailing by 5 points with barely more than 2 minutes left to play. Baker led a Bucs on an 11-play, 80-yard drive. Last week, Baker engineered a late road win with a touchdown pass to Emeka to beat the Falcons. Ocho, Tampa.
Hey, Tampa looking good, huh? Tampa looking real good. They look very good. Listen, you know who else we had on the show?
Oh, Levante David.
And look what happened.
He dropped that interception, though. He's supposed to get to the house. The dude, CJ hit it dead in his hands.
He's on defense for a reason. It sure ain't for him being able to catch.
But do you know what I like about the Bucs, Ocho? They can run the football.
Hey, that guy.
Wright and Bucky Irving.
Nice, boy. I seen Bucky. He broke off to the right side, and I seen him hit that Peter Warrick dead leg on somebody. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Saucy like that.
Baker, 25 of 38, 215, 2 touchdowns. They pressured him but on fourth down, Ocho, they had him dead to right, and he got up out of there, picked up a big first down. You can't run by him. Tualoa, I think that's Tualolo. Toto. He's from the University of Alabama, the linebacker. He runs by him. Got him dead to right. They got the perfect play call. They got the perfect blitz call. They crashed him, and he ran by him. Baker jumps out the window and takes off.
And when you think about quarterbacks that are dual threats, you don't really view Baker as a Josh Allen or view him as a Lamar Jackson, but he can hurt you. If you're not disciplined, if you don't come into control, if you don't come to balance, when you have him dead to right, like you said, and you just aggressively just try to make the tackle, he'll do exactly that. Come right out the back door.
He had 33 yards rushing. Bucky Irving had 17 for 71. Rashad White has 10 for 65. Baker had 3 for 33. 30 rush attempts, 169 yards. 25 of 38, 215, 2 touchdowns. He did get sacked 4 times, but they took care of the ball, and they got pressure on C.J. Stroud. C.J.'s got to make some of those throws that he missed, Ocho. He's got to make some of those. Yeah. You got to make some of those. It is what it is. You got to make them. You got to get the Ocho. You can't keep kicking field goals.
That'll get you beat every time, huh? At some point, you got to score touchdowns. You got to score touchdowns. You got.
You do.
What did Mike Evans finish with?
Mike Evans had 5 catches, 56 yards on 11 targets.
Stingley.
Look, had Stingley chasing, had Stingley following him around the whole day.
That was nice. Stingley did a really good job. Did a really good job tonight, obviously showing why he's one of the top corners in the NFL, and he traveled with Mike Evans the entirety of the game. I had to leave I think maybe at the end of the third just to get over to the Raiders game, so I didn't have to fight no traffic. So I missed it back into the game to get to the Raiders.
No, I mean, look, that's what you pay Stingley the big bucks. That he's one of the better corners, and you says, okay, look, we're gonna take him, and then we'll play coverage everywhere else. It gives you an opportunity to free up some things. That's what when you have one of those guys, it allows you to be really exotic defensively because you feel you got a guy that can shut down their best receiver.
You do that much more defensively. When you have a play like that, you can a defensive coordinator can focus elsewhere and do other things and expand the playbook defense because you know what? I ain't got to worry about this side. So I can do other things with everybody else to confuse the quarterbacks.
Yeah. And all the great ones been able to do that when, Rod Wilson was at his apex of the Steelers and Prime and the Neils and Darryl Green and Charles Woodson, Revis. When you got those top guys, you can get really exotic defensively because they're going to be able to more time than not. Look, those great receivers, they get paid too. Now they're going to win some, but more times than not, you feel your guy's going to be able to hold his own. And so we can take somebody, we can double, take somebody else away. We can bring an extra guy because we feel we got a guy that can hold up where you really want to go with the football. But I thought Tampa looked good. Look, we think it's, Tampa's the class of the NFC South with a little, maybe a little scare from Atlanta. But we don't think the Saints and Carolina is going to put up much resistance. So we look at it as a two-horse race between the Falcons and Tampa Bay. I don't think we're going to, there's a whole lot of nah, man, hey, it's only 2 weeks into the season. I noticed, I ain't heard nobody in Carolina say, it's only 2 weeks in the season. I ain't heard nobody from New Orleans, it's only 2 weeks in the season. You know what it is. It is what it is. But Baker has been playing. Look, Baker has a home. He has people that believe in him. He has an organization that wants him. They let him lead in the way he knows how to lead. They let him be him. The problem sometimes with organizations, Ocho, well, this is the way Tom did it. He's not Tom. Well, this is the way such and such did it. Well, he's not that. You have to let a person be who he is. That's the one thing I can honestly say about the Ravens. You have your own identity. Just play like a Raven. Whatever you do, if you want to be quiet, be quiet. You want to be boisterous, be boisterous. You want to joke and be whomever. They don't try to make you confined to anything. All they ask you is to play hard. That's it. And that's it. And I think the thing is, look, and he was not going to the Rams. What you call him and win a Super Bowl? They were not going to place Matthew Stafford with Baker Mayfield. So let's just say the Cleveland and the Carolina situation didn't work out. He got hurt. He tried to play through it. It didn't work out. You hear stories. They wanted a grown-up in the room. Okay, whatever the case may be. Carolina, ain't nobody winning with Carolina until you get a more talent around them. And so he went somewhere. They had talent. They had Mike Evans. They got Chris Godwin. They did a great job. Jason Light has done a great job of drafting. Bucky Irvin did a great job of White. He did a great job of drafting some of those guys. And so now you see the fruits of it is okay, they still got a good team. There was a little drop off. Obviously, you don't have the Super Bowl expectations that they do. But from the outside, you don't have the same expectations that you have with Tom Brady. Tom Brady automatically comes with Super Bowl expectations. He's Tom Brady. But Tampa gonna beat it. Tampa gonna have something to say about it now, because defensively they can get after you. They can get after you. They do a great job of Todd Bowles do a great job of dialing up different schemes. He can pressure you when he needs to. Vita Vea do a great job of stopping the run. But they can pressure your quarterback. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing shapes up. Let's see when we get by the week 8, week 10, Ocho. We're going to start seeing some things okay, because I think Green Bay is going to be a major player here. I think Green Bay is going to be a major player when it's all said and done. I don't think the Eagles got to get their passing game going. It's going to happen, Ocho. It's taking some time.
The funny thing about it is it's taking some time, but they haven't played an offense just yet that's a juggernaut.
They can put them under the gun.
Put them under the gun and force them into doing something else outside of what they already do.
Yeah. I agree with you. Somebody's going to have to put some points on the board, and they don't have no choice but to throw it. Now you got to find a way to try to get the ball to AJ. Get the ball to AJ. You're going to have to find a way to get the ball to Devontae. You're going to have to find a way to get the ball to Dotson. And right now, nobody's made them do that. They throw the ball on their terms. And then they get it in short, second and short, or third and short, or fourth and short, and then you get to the tush push. But if you're going to let them jump the count, because the guards are moving, people are moving before the center snaps the ball.
You saw slow motion of that? Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it in real time. And it's the same thing with the offensive tackles. You remember there was a push. We want you to call the count, because guys were jumping. I mean, how many times did they call the Kansas City right tackle, Juwan? How many times did they call him? Bro, he was jumping damn near every time. They cracked down on it. They're going to have to crack down, because if you let the guards move and can root people out before the center snaps the ball, Well, you've created it an even bigger advantage. It used to be you couldn't aid the runner, you couldn't push him, but they say now you can.
And
they're going to jump the snap count, and you're going to let them aid the runner. I don't know how you stop that play.
It's so funny. I'm not sure if the refs could even see it in real time. Yeah,
in real
I don't think
time,
we can see it in real time because the timing of it. When you slow it down, obviously, yes, we can see it at home when you play it back in slow motion. But in real time,
right?
I don't think the refs can tell.